This is the test stream. Hopefully, I was trying to figure out overlays on freaking TikTok, and I'm an idiot, couldn't figure it out. Let's see. I can't confirm nor deny. Give me one sec. Why did it not show if I'm live? I don't think I'm live, am I? Oh, I think I have it on private, right? Let me see. Oh, I think now we're live. I think now we're live. This is a test stream, everybody. How do I see comments? Is there a way? Oh, here we go. Comments. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Oh, yes, we are. Live and in color. Love it. Love it. I was trying to figure out on TikTok like the overlay stuff, and it was really confusing. It wasn't giving me my stream key. So I was like, let me try YouTube. I've been wanting to bring back live. I've never been live on YouTube, so this is a first. So thank you for coming in. I honestly did not think anybody was going to come in. It's like 10:30 CST. I'm doing well. I am doing well. Another day. Was figuring out some things here. Listing on eBay. Nice. Yeah, I finally got out of eBay purgatory. Um, so I got my like top seller profile back. So I've been grinding on eBay again the last like week or so, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks or so. But yeah, I always post late on eBay as well. I post like 4 or 5 cards there. I used to. Now I'm getting back into it. Like I'll post like 4 or 5 cards a day, but usually I'll do it like late night, just let those sales rack in at night. I think I actually just sold like a $3 card like a couple months ago. Let me take a quick picture, post a little on Instagram, maybe somebody else so people come in. What are you listing there, Big John? What are you listing? I know I obviously do wrestling and baseball stuff. Do you do wrestling and baseball stuff too? Or wrestling? Nice, nice. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. And some extra squishmallow. Oh, don't. Hopefully, my wife is not on the stream tonight. She'll. She's. We opened up a couple of blasters. My wife collects squishmallows, or she used to. She's like a big collector. We share like our. This is like our office, so I have one side. She has the other side. The whole other side is like filled with squishmallows. She pulled a color blast of we bought a blaster at Target like a couple of like about a month ago. She pulled a color blast of like somebody. I don't know. She's pulled a couple of color blasts from those. And they actually sell, which is crazy. I will let her favorites are Santino, um Herb the Turtle, I believe his name. Herb. I'll send you the DM. Ray the Shark, I believe. Who's another one? Who's another one? I'm trying to think of the other ones. But I definitely will send you a DM. Any of the holiday. Yeah, she's not really big into the holiday ones either. They come out around like we'll put them out for like decor. But yeah, like Santino is like the platypus, Ray's the shark, Herb's a turtle, all the pigs, or not the pigs, I'm sorry, the cows. So what's the name of the cow? Oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me. She sees alive. What's the name of the cow? Damn it. There's so many of them. But yeah, but she collects the cows too. Got something on my nose. Yeah, we haven't found some in a hot minute. We found some a couple of months ago in my local area, at a Target. We found like two blasters. Let me see. Hold on. Let me show you what she got. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so the first blaster that she opened, she pulled this Oma Color Blast. So out of all the Panini products that I rip, granted, this is WWE products. I've yet to pull a Color Blast. She pulls this one. She also opened up the Minecraft one. She pulled two Color Blasts there too. So just my freaking luck. Oh, nice. Nice. Let me put a link here if anybody wants to come. All right. We'll be on here for a little bit more. Again, I just wanted to make sure that I was actually capable of going live, but we'll see what we do in the future. I don't think I ever do watch parties. Maybe I don't know. Time will tell. Like a Raw or SmackDown. Everybody does it though. So it's nothing really new. Maybe when there's like a big set coming out. I know we had Cactus Jack, which we did talk about in the podcast. But if anybody ever want like live talking of it, of course we could do it here. Of course, You guys know you can find me over at Whatnot as well, which hopefully those will be back soon. I've just been super busy. Went on a couple of vacations, graduations, so got super busy. Maybe get some video games on here. So I went to Florida. I went to California. I was in Anaheim. It was my niece's first birthday. So we went to Anaheim, went to Disney, and then right when I came back, that following weekend I went to Port Aransas. It was like a local beach area in Texas. So I went there for another weekend. They're actually during SummerSlam weekend. So that's where I was at for SummerSlam weekend. So yeah, I wanted to do a live stream, a Whatnot stream for SummerSlam, but the inventory was kind of already low already. So I kind of would have been pushing it a little bit. And then obviously I was gone. So couldn't do that. So hopefully we'll be back next week or this weekend. Time will tell. Let's see what else. Let me see how it looks on my phone. I want to make sure the graphic looks fine. Oh, that's my big thing was the graphic. Oh, actually looks pretty decent. Wow. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was good to step away for a little bit. Sometimes with the whole like content stuff and doing this and that, going to card shows, it's nice. It's nice to step away for a little bit. I'm pretty sure my wife enjoyed it too. I'm always dragging her to card shows and stuff like that. So, um, just because you have to consider, so like what I always say, what breaks is the price of the box, and you have to think about how much a breaker or a breaking shop needs to set that price to either break even or get their money back. So if a breaker shop went to an EQL and they got $400, if there was 420 something per box, you know, kind of breaking it down per spot as far as like what they need to be break even. Now, if a breaker or a shop wasn't able to get any through EQL, they're buying through secondary. So they're paying right now, from what I've seen, like pre-order, like confirmation are going for like 800 to 900 bucks. So those spots are going to be expensive, depending on who you like to. Um, so if you're like PCing the big superstars, Roman, Cody, Punk, Fatu, Jacob Fatu, um, they're gonna be pricey. So yeah, I would recommend just being smart with it. Try to find, and like, I don't know if you've seen the configurations of the box. Like it's gonna be tough to pull anything. Like there's 4 autos per case. So not even each box in a case is not even gonna have, you're not guaranteed an auto in a hobby box. So it's gonna be a tough set. So I mean, if you're able to get inside their break and pull a big card, like you'll hopefully make your money back, or and some more. But yeah. Yeah, let me read off the configuration. So Adam Gilman, who's a good wrestling card content creator over on X, put it out. I'm not too sure who put it out because he shared it from somebody. I was on the Topps website and they didn't have it yet. But so yeah, only 4 autos are going to be in per case in Cactus Jack. Yeah, Julia, Stephanie are going to stay high, especially with the inscriptions as well. They are going to be very, very high. So these are the parallels. Yeah, he's a great WWE guy. Had the chance to have him on early on in the podcast, so he's one of like the bigger minds in the wrestling card space, and he's great. His content on Patreon, I know he does the podcast too. So yeah, great guy. So the base set parallels, we have refractors, red and black refractors, white refractors, black and yellow refractors. Those are not numbered. Then you got speckled to 325, purple refractors to 250, aqua shimmers numbered to 199, teal laser 175, blue refractors to 150, blue sonars 125, green refractor 99, yellow mini diamonds to 75, gold to 50. There's a cactus jack refractor, which I'm curious to see what that looks like. That's numbered out of 41. Orange refractor number to 25, black refractor to 10, red refractor to 5, and the superfractor. Hey, Red03, what's going on? Nice seeing you here. Yeah, this is a test stream. We're just chatting. Was wanting to figure out like the configurations of a stream, having my overlays. So we're just here chatting cards. We'll be on here for a couple more minutes or however long. Nice. Man, yeah. I'm actually that's probably some of the ones that I know there's a few of them on eBay right now. I'm watching a Stephanie and a Julia Green Flash Prism. The Julia one is a little bit less expensive than Stephanie, just because obviously Stephanie, but I think like a Julia right now, I think I saw was like 200 or like 120 to 200 at a PSA 10. So if WWE ever decides to do more with her, hopefully her market will go back up. I had her base and I bought it for 60 and sold it for 100 on the Julia. And then of course I still have my base back there as well. Yeah, and then the autograph cards, base autographs. There's going to be base autograph variations of famed Phantoms autograph, Astro Knights autographs, and then there's going to be, of course, the numbered parallels, which are refractors. Those are not numbered. Orange are going to be 25, blacks to 10, reds to 5. Then, of course, you have your super refractors. So, yeah. If I was into Cactus Jack, or if you're looking to get into probably just getting some singles, or again, if you have a cheap superstar that you'd like to PC, maybe a break will be the best way to go, but you may not have the best odds there. What else is going on here? Montez and Bianca, right? I remember, and Bianca, yeah. I remember the Bianca. I remember you picked up some of the Bianca ones. Yeah, I wouldn't think Montez would have like. I don't think his spot will be that high, if I'm being completely honest. Great wrestler, great talent, and he has some great cards out there, but I don't think his spot will be that high. Bianca, on the other hand, I think will probably be a little bit pricey. I know some breakers some breakers do different formats. So like with Montez, they might do like a Street Profits spot. So you have to get the Montez and Angelo Dawkins. So it honestly just depends on the breaker. Some will separate them. It's a 100 base set. I don't know who's in there yet. They haven't announced that. I don't think as far as of yet. So it honestly just depends. Yeah, so like for me, I'm kind of like screwed. Obviously, I have my CM Punks and my Cody PC. Uh, I am starting a Johnny Gargano PC though. I picked up a couple of autos. So I'm gonna start. So I don't think a Gargano spot should be that crazy. So hopefully I can find something. If it's a single or a break. Yeah, her market is very interesting. Like yeah, her stuff moves, but it's not like at a crazy price. It's really, really weird. I think her being away too right now with the injury is not really helping. I know during WrestleMania that time kind of helped a little bit, but it wasn't anything crazy. I don't think I've ever had like any like high tier like Bianca stuff. I had some of her base stuff. Basically, the stuff that you bought for me is what I had. Um, but yeah, her market's kind of interesting. I think undervalued, if you ask me, she's one of the better women wrestlers on the roster right now. I'd say definitely top 5 for sure. Los Angeles Dynamite. Nice. Is that from, Select, right? From, from Select? What's the lowest Montez you have? You have any, like, nice Montez stuff? Gold out of 10 in Phoenix Auto. That's a nice one there. I about to say, do you have you graded any of that stuff? SGC 1010, nice. Love a SGC 20. Gotta love it. I'm pretty sure the black and gold looks good in a tuxedo. That's cool. You bought it yourself and graded it, or you bought it already slabbed up? Nice, nice. That's always the best feeling. Buying a card raw and grading it yourself. I know it's probably sometimes even cheaper to just like buy it graded already, but there's never a better feeling than like buying like a pretty high end card, grading it yourself, and getting the 10. There's just something about it that's can't top it. Oh yeah, no, I am the exact same way. PSA 9s for the PC. Uh, I always like to think and to say, buy the card, not the grade. So if there's a card that you like and you don't care about the grade, just buy it. Especially nines too, like the way the card market is and the way the hobby is, they treat nines like a raw card essentially, which I think is criminal. But I mean, hey, if you want to sell a card graded as a raw, that's a graded nine as a raw card, by all means, do what you got to do. But yeah, just putting out the links out there. See if anybody joins for the next couple of minutes. Nice, nice. Is that a Montez or Bianca? Oh, Liv Morgan. Nice. Even better. Even better. Her market, on the other hand, her market is insane. Yeah, her stuff absolutely flies. Like, even on the streams, it can be like a low end stuff for her. Like, that stuff absolutely flies. I'm trying to pick up some more Soruka. That's the one I think when she gets the call up, I think her stuff already kind of moves already. But I think once she officially gets the call to the main roster, like her stuff is gonna move even more. I had to yeah, the setup okay. I can see the setup, but what? That's one of like the best finishers right now, in my opinion. The Snow Snatcher. I love that finisher. The one she hit on Kalani Jordan yesterday was insane. You know, people were like, a like random Twitter account even posted it. So the fact that a random Twitter account is posting about one wrestling and two Ruka, you know she's making some waves. No pun intended. I know she's a like a surfer too. And I think there was a rumor coming out that she's like some people like within the higher reps are gonna be like really like her. So when she gets the call, like she's probably gonna get like a big push. Like I would think she's gonna get like a 70 for Kerr, Julia type push. I also find it insane that she wrestles in those Vans skater high tops. Absolutely insane. Those walking like in 10 minutes for me hurt my feet. So the fact that she wrestles in that, absolutely insane. Yeah, Kalani and Jada Parker. Well, yeah. I think the top three women right now in NXT, like once they get the call up to the main roster, like are gonna have no issues. I would think it's Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker, Blake Monroe. Jordan Grace's booking has been so weird at NXT. I don't know how that's gonna translate to the main roster. It's so weird with her right now. I don't know how I like her as an in-ring talent, but as far as like booking decisions, I don't know how it will translate onto the main roster because she's lost like every big match. It's insane. Lola Vice, I think Lola Vice would be fine too. She'll be okay up there. Who else is down there in the women's? JC Jane. Obviously, they love Jason Jane down there. Obviously, being TNA women's champ. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't get it. Like I thought for sure, during was it Great American Bash. I thought for sure she was winning that. Granted, I love the Blake Monroe turn. I think they needed to execute on that, and they did. She's way better as a heel than a face, but I thought for sure she at least would have won that. Have her and Blake fight for the title potentially, but guess not. Yeah, Lola will be a fan favorite. Yeah, she will be a fan favorite for sure. Who else is down there in the women's side of NXT? I'm a big Ren Sinclair guy too. I've been piecing a little bit of her stuff. Not the biggest name down there in NXT, but she's from my local area, so I do like Ren Sinclair. I think it's always the women that are like personable and like funny and like do funny stuff on social media too that can help potentially translate to the main roster, hopefully. So I do like some Ren Sinclair as well. Yo, Robbie. This is a test stream, everybody. Doing a test stream, talking some wrestling. Cactus Jack. Doing a little test stream. Hopefully everything looks good. Audio, visual, the overlay. The overlay. a lot of women down there that you have like you can make the case for. I don't think there's one down there where I'm like, I don't buy it unless I'm not thinking. Unless there's maybe someone I'm not thinking of. She hasn't really been on NXT in a while. Like Nikita, I'm not a big fan of Nikita. I know everybody's going crazy for her like a while back, but not a fan of Nikita. Looking like a pro. Hey, that's all we are here. We're just pros. We're just pros over here. Hold on. I got something for you guys. Yeah! Yeah! Hopefully y'all heard that. If not, look an idiot. Yeah, she can't wrestle for nothing. Yeah. Yeah, she's absolutely terrible. Heard it? Nice. I did my job then. I always like to say, like, I'm not the biggest like tech guy, but man, the fact I was able to get this going in like a day or two, like less than 24 hours, I deserve a clap on the back for that. Yeah, her cards don't move either. I think she's wrestling down in Evolve, right? I think I've seen some clips of her in Evolve. And she doesn't look any better in the ring. I know she dealt with some injuries, but it's yeah. I was never bought into the hype. Oh, Zarya. I forgot to fail to mention Zarya. Zarya's a good talent. Hey, I always like to say we all start somewhere, Big John. We always start somewhere. I always like to say it's better to post something than nothing. That's all I gotta say. I think next thing I'll try to figure out is like get some. I know how to screen share on here, so like we can even like look at cards, card markets. Um, what else can we do on a live? Obviously, do this is chat for a little bit, get the name out there a little bit. Yeah, but that's a good comp. That is a good comp. I never thought about it like that. I know a popular thing too that people do is they do watch alongs, but you obviously can't watch wrestling content on here. So that may be more like off stream stuff, like Patreon type thing, if we were to go that route. But we can even do that. Live pod, maybe. Who knows? Get some gaming action. Big Marvel Rival guys recently. And 2K. I haven't really touched 2K in a minute. I haven't even touched the new DLC that came out. I got to though. Maybe do some live breaks. Hey, live pod. Hey. I didn't say it. Maybe if Tops wants to be nice and send me a nice box of Cactus Jack, maybe promote it a little bit. I'm not a breaker, Tops, but hey, I could do some promotion for you guys. Break it on live. I think that'd be cool. Get some live reactions. It won't be a break though. Like you guys won't buy spots, but they'll be my cards. But hey, people like to watch people ripping cards, right? So why not? Okay, this has been fun. I'm glad that it looks good. It looks good on my end. So I'm glad that it seems something that we can probably do down the line. TikTok was horrendous. I don't know what the hell is going on with TikTok. Like I had the same overlay made, but like for some reason, like it wasn't giving me my stream key, so I couldn't do it through the third party that I'm using. And then I tried doing like a green screen overlay, it wasn't working. So I think YouTube would have to be the move. I'm trying to grow the following on YouTube as well. I think we're like at 780 subscribers. We've been stuck at the the fact that we got Topps Chrome boxing coming out too, that's crazy. Anybody see that they got Jake Paul cards in there? All right, guys. Well, it was fun. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be we talked about it on the pod with my host here that once they gain all the licenses in 26, I believe they gain is it yeah, next year, right? Yeah. Um, like once they get that license, man, it's gonna be kind of crazy. Can you cuss on YouTube? I was gonna say a bad word there. You know what I'm trying to say. Beep show 26. Um, yeah, it's gonna be crazy, and I don't even want to imagine prices for especially. I'm not a football guy, so I mean I know a little bit about the market and obviously quarterbacks. Some receivers move a little bit, but like all the rookies, your like who's it like Drake May, right? Drake May, um, Patrick Mahomes, the Jaden Daniels. Who's another one that moves quite a bit that I'm aware of? Does Bo Nix still sell? Then he plays for the Broncos, right? Bo Nix. Who else? Who else? Who else? Blanked on some names, but yeah. Regardless, yeah, that market was going to be crazy. And then basketball, Bo Nix, he still sell. All right, yeah. And then basketball too. Basketball comes in 26, I believe, as well. So they already were going crazy on the market with Wemby. Like they had that whole Wemby designated product. So they're gonna go absolutely bonkers with that too. And when that license come back. So if we really think about it, man, like they're gonna have everything. Obviously, they have baseball. They do, they're gonna do football, NBA, soccer, UFC, WWE, boxing. What else licenses that they've not touched? They have all the other like non-sport IPs, Marvel, Disney, Stranger Things, SpongeBob. Um, what's another one that they have? They have V Friends with Gary V. Like they have almost every license that you can think of. Upper Deck still has hockey, if I'm not mistaken. Upper Deck, I think, still has hockey, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's gonna be scary. Yeah, and a little bit skeptical how they do all that. Blasters will probably be back up to 40, 45. Like I ripped open a Topps Chrome Blaster baseball. That was $40. Luckily, I bought it from GameStop, so I had my $5 off coupon. So $35. But man, $40 for 28 cards. I thought they have F1. No? Did they have an F1? I could have swore I thought they had F1. I could have swore I thought I saw F1 Finest. I could be wrong. Ah, they do have F1. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I could have swore that I know there's a breaker company um that I used to be in cahoots with. Not in cahoots with, but like I still talk to them for the side, but they rip a lot of F1. Well, all right. I think I am going to call it. I'm glad to know that I was able to figure this out. Probably will be um I don't know if I'll do like weekly streams or like I won't do daily streams, but definitely will do weekly streams. So or like every other week whenever I have time. And we'll obviously promote it and plan it out more than just a random stream. But all right, it was nice talking to everybody. If you came in, said hi. Big John, nice seeing you. I'll see you on IG. Um, if you ever have any other Squishmallow cards, feel free to send me a DM. You know where to find me. And yeah, guys, hopefully this was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll do something a little bit better, more entertaining, hopefully, next time around. So, but I'm glad I was able to get it going. But alrighty, guys, nice seeing you. And we will hopefully see y'all on the next one. See you on other social medias, TikTok, Instagram, X. You can follow me on those if you want to talk to me over there. But alrighty, guys, nice talking to you. See you later.